Hey everyone, Nick from ResoNix Sound Solutions here with another competitor spotlight here at Aggieland X. This time on, I actually didn't even get your name.
Lance Clark.
Lance Clark, nice to meet you. Who
Likewise.
are you and what do you got going on here?
It's Lance Clark from Kemah, Texas. The install was done by Ultimate Innovations in Kemah. It actually belongs to my wife, Crystal Clark. She wasn't able to be here because of work. What we have going on in here is the whole system was done with Helix, and it's all entry-level. They're entry-level products.
So entry-level products with a crazy fabricated install.
Yeah, so the box actually comes down, it's shaped like a U. So it comes down through here, underneath the air tank, and the port for the box is underneath here. So it's ported.
Oh, I see it back there. So that's all a ported enclosure all back there.
Yeah, this is all ported enclosure. Inverted the subs. You can look through the windows and see the subs.
Oh my God.
Then we use copper bus bar for all the speaker cables for the subs.
Oh my goodness. And you have the air tank here.
Mounted a square air tank. Everything's mounted to 3/8 hardware and 1/4" hardware for the baffle plates. The box is bolted to the chassis, front and back.
Okay.
So it doesn't.
Yeah, that's not going in.
Probably about 1,000 foot of LEDs total in it.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's got a lot of LEDs. Well,
just back here or the whole
car, throughout the whole car.
Oh, okay.
So we went with the AB circuit amplifiers.
Okay.
For the 4 channels, and then a digital mono amplifier stuck right down here.
Okay.
For the subs, it's at 1,000 watts RMS.
Cool.
The Helix DSP Pro.
That's handling everything?
That's handling everything.
Cool. So what inspired you to do all of this? Because this is all Dylan's design. Okay.
The car was themed after Alzheimer's, to honor Alzheimer's. My wife's grandmother and family members that we had passed away from it.
Okay.
She got a little bit of money from her grandma when she passed away and decided we were going to build a car.
Okay.
This is the third build in the car, but it's always been themed. It's always been themed that way.
Okay.
So with that being said, but yeah, I just let Dylan at Ultimate, I turned him loose, said, I want it to say fuck Alzheimer's. And that was the main thing with my wife, and I let him turn him loose on the whole thing.
Okay.
And he just kind of did his thing.
This looks
very
beautiful.
creative.
This looks beautiful. Like this is awesome.
All the paint work on all the trim panels is all the factory color of the car, so that all matches.
Oh, this is paint?
Well, this is right here on this piece, and there's a couple other pieces in the front that got paint. All of this represents the loss of memory for people with Alzheimer's. That's why the Helix, the octagons are breaking up.
Oh, I see.
And then if you notice, all the octagons are in all the trim work on the outside of the vehicle and all.
That's really creative. Whose idea was that?
Came up with Dylan, actually. He came with that.
Wow.
Yeah, that came out of him.
So cool. So you mentioned you have this whole car done up pretty well. So why don't we move up to the engine bay, which you have propped open here. So what do you got going on in here?
So all the parts on this are all Boomba Racing parts. It's got the catch can, K&N cold air intake. It's also got the Massimo overflow tank for the radiator. It's been tuned by Unleashed Tuning. Does 290 horsepower, 280 foot-pounds of torque on the dyno.
Okay.
It's at the wheels. It is a Ford Escape 2016 with a 2.0 2-liter in it.
Very cool.
All the air ride suspension, it's all air ride. And the management and everything for that's all on this side.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't see. So here, why don't you hop in the passenger seat and I'll hop over here. All right, so now what do we got going on in here?
So in this one here, we use the Helix tweeters.
Okay.
3-inch in the dash with a removable magnetic grille.
Oh wow, I didn't even
pop
notice
off,
that.
and those are also backlit with the LEDs.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of see it. I don't know if they're going to be able to see in the video the LEDs, but
we mounted the Helix processor in the rearview mirror.
Oh, the director? Oh wow. Yeah, look at that. Oh, there goes the air ride. Or is that just me?
That's
farting?
the air ride.
We'll never know.
That's the air ride. And then also, if you look in the doors, we did the press fit grills and we inverted the centers.
Okay.
That was a change. And then they're also painted the exact same color as the car.
Oh wow.
So it's the magnetic grade that's on the outside of the vehicle.
Wow.
Then we added the push buttons for all the LED lighting, controls, exterior, interior, and the audio.
Okay. Here, let's turn this off so the beeping goes away, because this is going to drive people crazy.
And then the custom carbon fiber steering wheel is custom handmade.
Okay.
And I cannot remember who did that, and I feel so bad that I don't. But yeah,
so you mentioned this is the third iteration. Has the front stage always been what it is?
No, the front stage originally was 6.5 with the tweeter. No 3-way, it was just a 2-way setup.
Okay.
We did that for 2 years.
And what was the reason for going 3-way?
Honestly, we've been wanting to do 3-way. We were going to with the other company that we had, the other audio products we had in here, but that company sold their business to another company. we got to be really good friends with the people in the industry and the people that work there. Well, they went in and just fired everybody.
Oh, wow.
So when they did that, we took that kind of personal too, because those were our friends.
Yeah.
So we decided at that point we're ripping everything out of the car.
That? If you don't mind me asking. Or we could say...
Originally, the original build was done with Sound Cubed audio.
That was gutted?
Yeah, they sold, that's all sold Sky High Car Audio now. And then when they went in, they basically just got rid of everybody.
I didn't know that.
And moved it, yeah. Wow. So, and we did that build originally. This whole thing was done to be to where the younger guys come around, or the younger kids, and they're like, hey, well, how much did you spend on your audio? Well, on audio on this one now, we're around $3 to $4 grand with components. And the equipment, right?
Yeah. I was going to say, this fabrication is probably not $3 to $4 grand.
No, not at all. But that's why we built their car originally, was because, you know, if you got something like that, my truck's all Morel.
Yeah.
It's, you know, and it's all Supremos, it's top of the line stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's your red truck.
Yeah, and you throw a price tag of 20 grand in equipment on somebody, they almost pass out.
Yeah.
You know, but this is feasible for a kid or a young adult or somebody just getting into it to show them, hey, you don't need the best of the best. You don't got to buy the most expensive products. You can still come out and do good at a competition with entry-level products.
Yeah. So you mentioned again, like you were two-way, you upgraded to three-way. What did you notice improved from that?
Everything. The staging got wider, it got deeper. The focus and the imaging got better. Not only that too, we could definitely drive more mid-bass out of the 6.5s because we weren't relying on vocals or anything out of those anymore.
Yeah.
So it changed the whole aspect of the car. We've been wanting to go this way for a while, and I'd already bought the mid-range from SoundCube to do them, and we, like I said, we mothballed all that and gutted the car and changed everything.
So it's funny, I get a lot of questions from people that ask about, you know, hey Nick, should I really bother going three-way or whatever? I just want to keep it simple and do two-way. It's one of the biggest upgrades I think that you can make in a vehicle from just an addition standpoint. And a lot of vehicles, a lot of modern vehicles makes it pretty easy to do. A lot of them come with three-way from the factory, and it's such a huge difference if you know how to tune and actually dial it in. And yeah, everyone doesn't really expect how much of a difference it is until you actually do it. Did you expect that much of a difference?
Oh, I knew it was going to be, just from my truck. From having the vehicles before, I knew it was going to be.
You had some
experience. I mean, you can do a good two-way system.
Oh, of course.
I mean, you can, and they're very doable.
Yeah.
It all depends on sub size and all that stuff, you know, and crossover points, and you can do them. You just won't get, to me, you just don't get the same volume.
You don't get the same realism.
You don't. You can't. And I mean, and it's because you're going to start with mid-bass.
You're getting the most important frequency ranges from the worst location.
Yeah, absolutely.
Down low in a door.
The three-ways make a big difference.
Yeah.
And then the sound deadening, you know, we use the padding sound deadening in all the doors. Everything's double layered on the whole car. I mean, the doors are solid. They're dead. Nothing vibrates. Nothing makes a noise.
So let me ask you this. Have you been competing for a while? Is this new for you?
I competed earlier in the years, from the time I was 18 till probably up until about 25.
Okay.
Got completely away from the industry, and we just now been doing this again for the last, I would say, 8 years. We got back into it.
Oh, so you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a while.
Cool. So let me ask you this. What would be some advice you would give to someone who's maybe seeing these videos and is thinking about coming to one of these shows?
Go to a show, listen to a lot of cars before you decide to do anything. And when you decide to buy your speakers, no matter what component set you go with, go and listen to what you like and buy that. Don't buy the most expensive. Don't buy Focal because your buddy's got it. Don't buy Morel because your buddy's got it. Don't buy Helix. Go listen to everything you got and make your decision there.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, when all's said and done and you're driving home, you're the one that's listening to it, not a judge.
And then at the end of the day, you're also listening to their install and their tuning, so you still never really fully know. But
I would go somewhere where you have a way to listen to all the products you want to listen to, and you got to different stores and buy what sounds good to you.
Cool. So any other details that you think we should know about this vehicle that you want to get into that we missed? Or?
Not really. I think we covered pretty much everything on it. My wife's daily driver. She drives it every day to work.
Cool. Any thank yous, any shout outs to anyone?
Yeah, we'd like to thank Helix. Biggest though, we'd like to thank Ultimate Innovations for doing all the work. The guys treat us like family.
Yeah. Where are they located?
Kemah, Texas.
Cool.
And they are by far top 2-tier shops in the Texas area, period.
Yeah.
I mean, to us, they're the best shop.
Cool.
Because they've always taken care of us. They're very family oriented.
Yeah.
And when you go there, you always get way more than you pay for.
Cool.
And attention to detail's unreal.
Yeah,
really
we can see that here.
Yeah.
Maybe honestly, it really might not come through in the video, but There is a lot of detail in this install.
Yeah.
A lot. So yeah, thank you for doing the walkthrough.
No problem.
Best
My pleasure.
of luck this weekend, and I'll see you around, hopefully.
All right, thank you.
Cool.
All right.